Looks like I'm having some issues with my network working. Maybe it's working again. I don't know if I lost my live update. And anyway, looks like it's streaming again. My voices are fucking with me, and I'm not having a good day. Sorry for the language. Anyway, um, oh, I'm wanting to maybe upgrade to if I have to send my phone back to my brother, I might have to upgrade to some other type of phone. And if I do that, I may have to downgrade. So this one, these are some Chinese phones. It looks like. Um, yeah, 16 Pro Max, 15 Pro Max. Anyway, 11 Pro Max, 64. I need more space though. That's my problem. I have an iPhone 15. My brother's been nice enough to do, but I do a lot of walking for it, a lot of exercise. Um, and I have another phone um, from my friend. Um, please check it out. It's time to take back control of the mission and safeguard people from children from hostile internet engineering technology, shield online predators, harmful, ensures privacy and other communication. That accomplished, we create a pure phone, a smartphone that says no to adult content, ads, spyware, big tech, just a pure phone. Make the difference together. Nonprofit mission, global faith-inspired Colorado base. Join our mission as our office volunteer. Um, the Pixel 3 that I'm currently, and it says powered by CentOS. So uh, I guess that's the actual name of the forks that you talked to me about. This is PurePhone X. What's the Pixel 6? And then there's a Pixel Tablet 2023 possibly coming. I don't know. I'd like to spread this message and case for it. Anyway, I hope it's actually built on the CentOS custom firmware solution. Prairie formats of graphing OS, enhanced privacy and friendly and features. Anyway, there's also features in the X on Firefox. I thought was pretty cool. You can use different AIs, um, Claude, ChatGPT, Copilot, Google Gemini, and Lee Minstrel. I don't know why Musk hasn't added his chatbot to this, and you might be able to add it. I don't know how to add it. It might be something they have to license through Firefox. Firefox I like because it's open source. It's free. Netscape Navigator came out, and it's a fork of Navigator or Mozilla. So I was when I did computers. I've been doing computers all my life. Um, this is why I'm using Firefox. I grew up when I first started a computer was an x86. It didn't have web-based or anything else. I did use the other things. I used Netscape Navigator when I first got online and did different things. Went to different things along the way. The letter that I wrote to Trump, it has some AI on it. The AI is the thing that's about preserving the Republican heart and soul, and that's done on ChatGPT. Um, and anyway, yeah. Anyway, let's see if we can do top seller and see if it comes out. Current top sellers is looks like for some gas oil sprayer for cooking for olive oil. Oh God, that looks kind of cool. I do cooking with space, aka Michael Gouldy. I could use something like this. It looks like a pretty cool little sprayer. I don't know if it'd work or not. Uh, glass olive sprayer, 2-in-1 olive oil dispensing bottle for glass gadget fryer and salads and barbecue. There are different videos of different devices. It looks like. I don't know if it's sold with oil or not. As before, you can go here in different links. You go up here, get a link. This is my link. Looks like I'm having issues with my chat. And this is the description. Go look at some more top sellers. Some more olive oil. Course leg recovery system. Looks like a cool car. I could maybe use something like this on that on the my channel. What does RC models and cars and trains? I don't know if I'd ever get it. This looks like it's on Simracing with Michael's channel, not my Spacesbox channel. I don't know why it's going to the wrong channel. I may have issues because it doesn't show up on this as going to it. It's grayed out. It's grayed out. Grayed out. It shows it going to Michael Gouldy on Facebook and Spacesbox. Interesting. It looks like it's going on this. It says it's going to Restream, then going to Sim Racing with Michael, and my kick, which I haven't used in years. So something's very wrong here. And people on Kick probably are saying, why the hell is this on Kick being a sim racing and it's not showing sim racing content? So I'm sorry, guys, if it is going to Kick and going to my sim racing channel. So you can find my voices are having fun with me today. And this is Castle. Once upon a time, a muddy bank wide, slower river, living a green frog named Gumble. Gumble was the size of a dinner plate and warts like a stones and belly that grew over thunder. Everyone knew he was bad tempered, but he knew how hungry he was. One Sunday morning, Silver River otter named Slick paddled over the bank. Slick was a famous frog hunter, and quick, Silver never missed a meal. His whiskers twitched in spite of Gimble and Sunny himself, like on the little pond. Hey, fat frog, Slick called, flashing his hard teeth. I need to cross the river, but I'm feeling lazy today. Can you carry me back, and I promise not to eat you until I reach the other side? Gumble opened up his golden eyes and croaked. You eat me? Boy, you predators never change in script. Fine, climb on, but keep your claws to yourself. Slick laughed and hooked Gumble's broad, slippery back, and the frog slipped into the water and began to swim across, kicking the space from halfway across. The otter leaned down and whispered, actually, I think I'll have my lunch right now. He opened his jaws wide and bit Gumble's head clean off. But Gumble had been waiting for the exact same moment. On a lightning motion, the frog twisted his head sideways, opened his own mouth, which was much wider than Otter expected, and swallowed the Slick whole. Head first, whiskers, paws, tails, and everything. Gulp. The river went still for a second. A single bubble popped on the surface. Gumble fished a swim, climbed up the hard river, sat back, burping slightly inside his belly. A muffled voice complained, "This is highly irregular." Gumble patted his stomach and wobbled foot and croaked, "Next time, read the fine print before you ask a frog to ride." And on that day on, the predator along the river told the same warning to their children: never trust a frog who agrees too quickly. Some frogs just don't just cross rivers. Some rivers cross them. It's kind of cute. I like it. Anyway, anyway, um, looks like I'm doing sim racing content too, so I should look for sim racing stuff. Okay. Yep. For 199, the U920. This is what I have, and I also have pedals. I've had some problems because the one I have is has issues with the force feedback not working, and also forces problems because I got it used on eBay, and the one I have, um, for some odd reason, comes with a shifter, and it's great, and I get to learn and teach people how to do driving on it, and it's a great product. I just wish I could figure out what's the problem I'm having with the force feedback. But I'm also, it's been fun to use. I've used it with various games, And if this is on Sim Racing with Michael, then you can check those games and those channels out. I thought this was going to be on Spacesbox.com, but anyway, and this is with pedal with the thing. And there's something I was trying to find out. Yeah, I was looking for the new version of the the new wheel. It's a lot more expensive. I can't seem to find it here. These are all non. Like the new Logitech one I was looking for is not listed. Anyway, yeah, Direct Drive. Direct Drive is what I'd like to upgrade to, and this is the PNX Force Feedback Direct Drive. I don't know if that even worked with my current setup since I have a Logitech setup, but just go ahead and look for Direct Drive. These are Direct Drives. If my voices are fucking with me again, but sorry for the language. There is the new Logitech one. I wish I would have been able to come actually. They do have an older one that I saw. I was trying to get on their influence program and see if I could do it. This is the new Logitech RS550 system, 3-piece sim racing wheel, steering wheel, base 8 Newton meter. The other one is 11 Newton meter. Wheel hub, 13 buttons, round wheel for the PS5, PS4, and PC. This is a version I like because you can get a Xbox wheel for it instead of this wheel, and then you could have something that works for Xbox and PC, just replacing the wheel. But then you need the you can use your old, if you have an old large device that like my pedals, I can use the pedals if I use this adapter. And if you want to use your old shifter, you can too, supposedly. But they do have the new Logitech shifter, which is actually pretty cool. And they actually have the force back feed pedals from Logitech. Don't know where they are. And they do have the direct drive precision wheel true form. It's kind of cool. Looks like a fun little opportunity that will be fun to use and have opportunity to play. But force feedback pedals are really kind of cool. This is the new shifter and handbrake that you can use. It does easy modes, different modes. I don't know if they have the force feedback pedals though. Let's see if they have it. This looks like the newer version of it. They had an older version, but it's more expensive, like $150. Looks like the newer version, and it has the wheel. And the total price for the wheel and the pedals is $714. That's actually went down. It used to be like 1,500, 1,400, and then you'd have to get, if you want to do the shifter, you would then be another $150 to $200. It looks like this is the other one that I saw. This one has 100 kg load, and it's $299. This is the I don't see their wheel. This is 75 versus 100, looks like. Anyway, this is Sim Racing with Michael. YouTube channel. This is Spacesbox YouTube channel. Check out my post on spacesbox.com and Spacesbox YouTube. You can on Spacesbox YouTube. There is streaming option. Check out the streaming videos section. There's also Forza. I don't know if it has any Forza stuff. I think it's not Forza. It's there's Fantech. There's Fantech, and there's I'm trying to find the one I'm looking for. Cockpits, you got Simic Racing, Simrail Pro. There's the new Logitech one, and it says it's $6.99. So this one on sale is really good. There's the Moza 3 and Moza 5. They're actually kind of cool wheels. Supposedly my cockpit will only expect Moza and Logitech, but and then there's Logitech, and then there's the new Moza 5 racing simulator, and there's also SimMagic. 12 of them each is now coming out with wheel Fantech. These are different wheels for different things. Logitech Pro System, Fantech, Thrustmaster, Logitech, Fantech, Logitech Moza, Turtle Beach. Anyway, I recently went back at 50, got a degree from University of North Texas through the Coursera program. Unfortunately, right now it's in management. I did some other hours on doing a Google certified degree through Coursera, and I also was doing some other stuff through Coursera. I have not been lucky. I tried to find some work, but I'm also trying to do my own business because my voices sometimes I have really bad days. I have to stay home, and some days I have good days. Also, I was lucky enough to get through this. I worked really hard to do this. I worked really, really hard. My roommate, she went through and got a degree. She did it mostly writing the bus system. I was so impressed, and she also did it. I gave her rides a couple times, and on the way to a ride one time, we rode in my car, and the car stopped on midway on the highway. Just suddenly, just stopped. Cop pulled us off the road, and we both almost died on that day. Anyway. This is PurePhone, powered by the CentOS firmware. Um, there is also the new Freedom Freedom Software Foundation. they're trying to get, if you want to donate to them, 100 software supporters turned and the new library phone project, where they're trying to recreate Android and make it free. And I guess they're going to have to work with Google on this if they do Android, or if they do something else. It might be just about creating, totally recreating the thing. The effective design, email, and software patents, JavaScript, free software directory, GNU, Library Planet, licensing compliance, respect, campaigns, Freedom Ladder, Liberphone, Fight to Repair, or Right to. There's also Fight to Repair, and there's also Right to Repair. The JavaScript, free projects, Secure Boot, Surveillance, Upgrade to Windows, Working with Free Software, GNU, Defective Business, Play OGG. There's also AV1 codec, what's free. And there's the OGG codec, and there's also for people to watch some YouTube is going to the AV1. I think AV1 is also being supported by Amazon because of new free product instead of going with MPEG-4 video. It's what you have to pay for. There's also, this is your right to repair. We stand by the pillars and movements of fighting for workers, peoples, and generations. Why we're proud to continue to protect the right, repair rights, and reclaim ownership of the 21st century. You need help expand access, affordability, and repair. By getting involved, you can contribute to efforts and chances to support action and volunteers. Know your rights. The issues about the store and log in and donate. You do have the right to repair. Clear your state. Report the violation. Checking your rights by state. Different states have different things. Laws. What laws guarantee? There's also AV1 codec. I don't know if they do actual sound with AV1, if it's just the video part of it, and they do something else with the sound. AV1. They're also coming out with AV2, I believe. AV1 is now supported by the higher end GPUs. I believe the new NVIDIA GPUs, the new AMD GPUs, and the newer GPUs from Intel. I don't know if the state-sponsored GPUs from China support it yet. I don't know if other people support it. There's one problem with AV1. It is you need a good processor or GPU to do it. I'm doing this with InSync through old NVIDIA 370 GPU with 8 gigs of RAM. I bought on eBay. I had another GPU, an AMD one. I sold because I was trying to get my girlfriend to come visit me, and she took advantage of me. Her name was Zoe, and life is different because of that. Looks like they have Thrustmaster cockpit. It doesn't look like there's anything that you still have. These are some cockpits that you can buy, but that doesn't include the actual I was looking for something that included everything. I did it when I first started doing sim racing. I used something like this. It was really hard to use. Then I used something that I have now. I bought on eBay. I owe PayPal credit or Century Money Bank money for it. And I'm trying to find ways to find, this is why I'm doing this today. I'm trying to find some way to make money so I can pay back loans and pay for my stuff, but also pay for my school, pay for my life. I recently talked to a friendship where they said I owed rent. I don't know if they were trying to work with me at one point, saying that they were going to let me not pay rent and work on some other things. If they do want me to pay rent, I will have to do other things. And I need to find a job and maybe other situations to make things happen. I pray to God and Jesus and Holy Spirit. And I pray that life will be good for me. Um, this is the rugged laptop, um, Android device. I think, nope, it's not. Yeah, maybe. Let's see if it is. Yeah, this is it. So, you'll go ahead and copy it. And we go to, here. No one's going to probably buy any of this stuff today, but, and that's the link for it on Amazon. There's other tablets you can get from 75, 274, 89. There's also things, the only one, waterproof and rugged. The only reason I want a rugged is because my laptop is totally toasted. Um, and I'm trying to find some way, but I need my laptop, really. I do need a laptop because I don't know if the tablets are going to be able to do what I want to do. If I get to CES, uh, and I do have a, with a, I would, if I have a gaming laptop, I would love to have one what says the RX 5070 or RX 57 Ti. Um, they're $1,300 to $1,800, and mine cost me $1,000. I did buy it with PayPal credit. Um, I heavily modified it. It came with 8 gigs, and I put 32 gigs on it. I put a new SSD on it. Um, it was from um, from, and you could use it for sim racing also. Um, it was through um, Gigabit, but it was an older version of it. Um, it didn't have a 5070 series. It had a 4070 series with, and, and all these are 5070s, 4060. It was, it was a pretty good little laptop. I've been having some issues trying. I took it to somewhere to get looked at. They said they looked at it. They said it needed to have be reprogrammed, and the power supply layer needed to be worked. If you want to do something and use it for sim racing, I would recommend that you have a 5060 or a 5070 Ti or better, and you need to have a pretty good processor if you want to use your laptop to run your sim racing equipment. That's why I'm trying to get it supported on cloud gaming, because if it's on cloud gaming, then your machine can be lower spec. I don't know how low spec you can go. Um, Yeah, this looks like pretty cool. Gigabyte OS 16 gaming laptop, 240 OLED, NVIDIA GeForce Intel Ultra. That would work great. I don't like the home version of it, but if it had Pro on it, it would be pretty cool. 199. Um, but the only problem I have with it is um,